Hello viewers, welcome to Skyline TV, and I'm your host for today, OCHAYI EMMANUEL. Today we are not able to have our anchor in the house, so how we do the analysis and also be the anchor for your program. Once again, welcome to Skyline TV this beautiful Monday morning. We have a lot of papers to read this morning. We have The Nation, The Tribune, Daily Trust, This Day, Leadership, and also for the sport lovers, Complete Sport. Reading our papers this morning from The Nation, we start from The Nation. We have, in the leading story of The Nation is APC slams 9 conditions on presidential aspirants. APC slams 9 conditions on presidential aspirants. At the upper part of the paper, we have inflation to hit 7 months, high at 16.2%. Again, inflation to hit 7 months, high at 16.2%. The aviation sector, we have aviation workers begin warning strike. Aviation workers begin warning strike. We have also the Senator Nzeribe dies at 83. Asuu more strikes extension, protest in cities. BC's wives shift Pali, and the lower plague of the paper we have petrol scarcity back in FCT. Petrol scarcity back in FCT. Federal government investors draw down 850 billion naira unclaimed dividend fund. Federal government investors draw down 850 billion naira unclaimed dividend fund. That's what we have for The Nation this morning. And also in Nigerian Tribune, the leading story goes down to the presidential race. And the leading story is odds against Adesina. Odds against Adesina. And below the rider, we have what African Development Bank Code of Conduct says. 23 aspirants pick APC forms as Buhari keeps chieftains guessing. At the upper part of the paper for Tribune, we have Supreme Court has cleared civil servants to participate in politics. Falana tells federal government. Awolowo's 35th patronal service owes today. And the other part of the paper we have, I will fix Nigeria, says Saraki. This we have in the Nigerian Tribune. Author Nzeribe dies at 83. Asuu may roll over strike. And below the paper we have, airlines suspends planned shutdown of operations. Airlines suspend planned shutdown of operations. The next paper we have this morning is the Daily Trust. The Daily Trust. The Daily Trust leads with Buhari wants military as bandit kills scores in Zamfara. Buhari wants military as bandit kills scores in Zamfara. The upper part of the paper, Daily Trust, this morning, Ganduje endorses deputy governor, picks senatorial ticket. After intense pressure, airlines resigned planned shutdown. And the lower part of the paper, fuel queues resurface as retail stations shut in Abuja, Kano, and Lagos. In the front page of the Daily Trust, you can see in paper where we see cars queuing up to get fuel, and people also. This cause of fuel scarcity. Below the paper also we have defection, Yari Marafa in tight corner as El Rufai, Fayemi, SFG weighed in. 2023, Igbo aspirant eyeing VP slot, not presidency. This is that's been spoken by the Masop leader. Pastor arraigned for asking 300,000 fee to enter heaven. That has been one of the things that have been trading the internet since last week. A pastor in Ogun State, that was asking the members to pay to enter 300,000, I think 300,000, 310,000 fee to enter heaven. That's what we have on the Daily Trust. And on this day paper, on this day, this is one of the also Nigeria leading newspaper. We have the leading story there. We have 2023 African leaders pressure Buhari for African Developmental Bank president. That's Adesina. Many African leaders pressuring Buhari for because it was the bought fund for him and all that. And on the upper part of the paper, we have oil marketers raise the alarm, accuse airline operators of trying to force subsidy on aviation fuel. Below the paper, we also have presidential interview series. That's according to one of the aspirants for the People Democratic Party, Obi, said why Nigeria is qualified as failed state. And we also have the paper, we have APC duty bound to ensure power shift to south. And also we have on the paper, we have on the leadership, we have the leading story on the leadership. COSOS kicks against aspirants' use of state resources for campaign. The other part of the paper, we have passport insurance, online payment, appointment system yielding good result. That is according to the NISCG Idris. We also have another part of the paper, the right hand part of the paper, Asuu ends warning strike to decide next line of action. I think that's no news anymore because the union has already decided what they want. We also have aviation fuel. One 1 hour flight may eat 120,000 naira. We also have illegal refinery, 10 feared dead in Abia explosion. And also the final paper we have is for the sports lovers. We have that's complete sport. Oh, sorry, sporting life, not complete sports. I'm sorry about that. Sporting life. The leading story there: get the best coach for Super Eagles. That is said to the NFL by the federal government. Paper we have Pogba prefers Juve over Man City, PSG, most. Ronaldo meets with Ferguson. That's to decide his future. We also have Liverpool to offer Gomez new contract. These and many more you can get on the Nation's Sporting Life for just 50 naira. This is one of the leading sporting paper. So we'll come for our discussion for today. We start with the situation on ground now in the country and what is trending on the social media and all parts of the internet, and that is the Asuu strike. We'll be discussing on the Asuu strike this morning. As the anchor is not around for me, so I can analyze very well, but I'll still analyze all the same. The union, that is Academic Staff Union of Universities, declared this morning to extend the strike for 3 weeks again. You know, it was 1 week, sorry, it was 1 month earlier, then they shifted, after the 1 month, they went for 2 months, and now for 3 months, which is 12 weeks. And this morning, even when I woke up this morning, I saw the Nigerian students protesting all over Lagos for them to call off the strike. And the stories and the things I've gotten so far from the meeting between the federal government and Asuu, yesterday the Asuu president came on air and said that the federal government is not serious. They're not even calling for negotiation. Many people are blaming the union, blaming Asuu that they should call off the strike and all that. But it's not really their fault. If you look at what some of the things they brought out to some of the conditions, you will see that they're not only fighting for themselves, they are also fighting for the welfare of the Nigerian students. I don't know why people are mixing it. The federal government, we see our Minister of State of Education buying form to run for the presidential, to run for the race of the president for the president in the coming 2023, and that form is worth more than close to the form is 100 million, and he bought it. And we have issues here. We have our students staying at home for more than 3 months now, and still counting, and they might likely stay at home again for 3 months. Altogether will be 6 months, which is not good to our education system. Many of the students have lost something, so I'm pleading on the government to do something about this. The Asuu, they've extended, fighting for what they want. You know, the government. I'm really pained to hear this morning. I was talking to a friend. Although when they extended the strike, I was not really surprised. But I told my friend, I said, even if the government will listen to Asuu, it might even be the end of, it might be beginning of this May. By June, that's when they can even give a listening ear to what the government, to what the union have to say, because many of them now, they are all only interested in running for in the presidential primaries that will be coming up in their respective party. And even the president that is not even going again, is not more going for any post again. At least he's supposed to be able to come out and say something. We've not had the president come on air to say anything about this. Many students, I think I was speaking with someone, the person said something. He said, I've seen a lot of students who have gotten pregnant due to this Asuu strike. Many students have lost interest in academics. They are not doing anything anymore. 3 months only, and now you are extending by 12 weeks. 3 months again. I feel pain for the Nigerian students. So I think I would like to plead with the union if they can just try their best to meet with the federal, even though the federal government is not showing interest, but due to even though the federal government is not showing interest, but because of the Nigerian students, let them look for a way for how they can come across this stuff so they can end this. It's not really going well for the Nigerian students, and because this is drawing us back academically. We say students who plan to study just a 4-year course, now spending close to 6 years. I have someone who should have graduated by 2021. That was by last year. But now, he has not even entered 400 level. Because of why? The strike that was in 2020, numerous strikes, and every other things combined together. So I'll plead with the government if they can do something to end this strike. Also, the second topic we'll be talking about is that of the one against the African Developmental Bank president. That's you see that in the Nigerian Tribune. Ought against Adesina. Ought against Adesina. Many people are. Although looking at this topic, I spoke to myself first. I was like, yes, Nigeria is the. I don't even know what much to say about the country. Many of us now are talking about the African Developmental Bank president. He should first of all resign. Due to the code of conduct in the position where he's occupying. He should first of all resign. Yes, it is stated that he should resign first. But to be sincere with us, we have the Minister of Labour, the Minister of Transportation. They are also refusing to resign. Even the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is not even saying anything about that. And when everybody knows they are wrong. So I just feel, but many people want Adesina to run for the president, but there are even speculations that they are planning to buy form for him. It's just for him to show interest. Yes, due to his experience all over, and for as many years he has been the president of the African Development Bank, there have been a lot of achievements. He has achieved a lot. He has achieved a lot in that particular aspect. So it's understandable. But and many people are expecting him to bring such experience, such I lost my word. But such looking at his experience and his achievement and all that, many people want him to bring it into the country to come and help our country. Like I used to tell people, I think our last interview we did, I said, man, I'm not really concerned about the presidential aspirant. My main something is the person that will come and change this country. The person that will come and change this country. The person that will come and change this. I said it 3 times because it's very important. That is the key. We see people choosing different aspirants. I want to go for this, I want to go for this, I want to go for this. But that's not really the main stuff. That's not really the main stuff. The main thing is to choose the right person. Many people will be wondering, where is it stated in the constitution, in the code of conduct of the African Developmental Bank, that he should resign before he can go for any political post? In the Nigerian Tribune, in page 8, it is clearly stated there. That's by Suleiman Olarewaju and Kule Odolemba. I think that's the reporter from the Nigerian Tribune. He said, despite the purchase of the All Progressive Congress presidential nomination and expression of interest forms, Dr. Akinwumi Adeshino, Nigerian Tribune, can report that the African Development Bank president cannot join the race without first resigning from office. Nigerian Tribune findings shows that Section 38 of the agreement establishing African Development Bank prohibits Adeshino from joining the presidential race while he still serves as the continental body's president. Paragraph 2 of Article 38 of the agreement establishing African Development Bank. Access on African Development Bank website on Sunday, entitled Prohibition of Political Activity. The international character of the bank states that the bank, its president, vice presidents, officers, and staff shall not interfere in the political affairs of any member, that's the country, nor shall they be influenced in their decisions by the political character of the member concerned. So I think, for me, I'm thinking, although he has not really come out to declare that he wants to run for the post of the president, but I'm thinking, even if he wants to go for that particular thing without resigning first, I think it might be because he might want to do that maybe after the primaries. If he wins the primary, then he might want to resign. But it is clearly stated that he has to resign before interfering in any political, in any party politics in any country you are from. And looking at the way things are going all around, so I feel that I just hope that the best person wins this election. And many people will be asking this question also, that if it is clear, stated there, how come he wants to buy the form for him when he does not belong to any political party? Because he's not supposed to belong to any political party, but they got the form for him. That means he has a link with a political party. These are questions that we should ask. People will be asking themselves also. So there are many things to this, but as time goes on, we will surely see what will come out from that. Because I'm not really surprised. If he does not resign and he accepts to run for this post, then I think we should really watch, not only in Nigeria but Africa, how politics is being run. And you know, Nigeria is one of the leading shareholder in Africa, in AU. So I think that respect also will be given to Nigeria. Same thing also comes for the CBN governor. The CBN governor, that is Godwin Emefiele. That is Godwin Emefiele. I think that comes one of the paper. I'm sorry, let me quickly see, because there are speculations that the CBN governor does not want to resign. He wants to go because he has bought his form also. He bought the form that he wants to contest for the post of the president. And many people know that he's supposed to resign. I know many Nigerians are surprised that the president is not saying anything about it. That many people are expecting that the president he should be sacked for that, or even coming out to declare that he wants to run and buying the form when he knows that he's still the CBN governor and he does not want to resign. Like he wants to, like the language they do say, he wants to eat his cake and also have it, which is not possible. He's supposed to resign. Although this morning his lawyer document something that he has the right to contest. So I'm just surprised the kind of country we are, politics playing everywhere. I'm not really surprised because even the president of Labour refused to resign. Minister of Transportation refused to resign. So which we know that there is no support. I'm very sure if it's the opposition party that is the president today, that's the one ruling today, I'm very sure all these names you are mentioning, they would have been the one criticizing the same opposition. So I expect because what we are running in the country like this, their position, they are also like they are focusing on their own something. These are points that they are supposed to be using against the ruling party. These are things that, because they're not supposed to even contest, but let's hope that they will get everything right later. So the president of the Central Bank of Nigeria, if the constitution allows you to, if the court allows you to run for the president, no problem, you are free to run. If you are the right candidate, no problem, you will surely win. If you are the right candidate to be in that position, we have a lot of contenders for that position. Like for me now, I don't really have a favorite now. I don't really have a favorite. I just hope that the best person wins. And I think that will be our paper for today. Everything, because of our time, we are Nigerians. Before I close for today, many of us want change. Many of us want good government. But please, we can't have that if you don't go out to vote. And you can't vote without your PVC, because we are really having complaints that a lot of the people, the PVC holders, they've not really, how would I put it now? They've not really, according to what he said a lot of Nigerians have not really collected their PVCs, and you can't vote without your PVC. So please, the Nigerian youth, the only way you can do what you want, and this is the only time you can do what you want. I'm not talking about being violent now, no. You can choose the person you want. I know many Nigerians feels like, does our vote count? Yes, your vote count. Go outside, get your PVC, prepare for 2023. Have the candidate of your choice. And through your vote, you can put in the right person there. And as you do that, I know we will have the right person. And also don't forget, our viewers, don't forget to follow us on Skyline TV on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Skyline TV. Subscribe so that when we drop new and upcoming program, you'll be able to get notification. And don't forget to also comment. Follow us on all our social media platforms. And that's all we have for our newspaper review today. Thank you very much. I remain your host, OCHAYI Emmanuel. Join us tomorrow. Thank you. Sign out.